Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel on Clutch123 Gaming, and welcome back to a new video. Today guys, in this video we're going to be discussing whether or not you guys should be buying MW4. Is it worth it? What's great about the game? What's bad about the game? And of course, we will go over all those details in this video of my official opinions on the game and what I rate the game. But first, before we get started, I just want to thank everyone for watching this video and continuing to support me as I do videos. I'm going to be doing a lot of MW4 content this year, which pretty much tells you that I enjoy this game. So we're going to go ahead and break it down for you, and I want to hear everyone else's opinions too down below in the comments. Like, what are your guys' favorite things? What do you guys dislike about the game? Very much interested in hearing your guys' opinions. And like I said, guys, please respect my opinion. Obviously, it is subject to change depending on what changes they make in the game, and so are yours. So please, I respect all opinions, respect mine. That's all I ask. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this. So first thing, let's go ahead and talk about kind of my overall feel, and then we'll get into some of the things that I think are like serious changes that need to happen. So serious feel of the game, it really does feel like they took a lot from MW 2019 and tried to kind of turn it into a kind of like a remake in a way, but they kind of took a lot from MW2 as well. You could definitely tell that's where they kind of went with their approach. But I will say, with that approach, the movement feels nice. The graphics are nice. The gunplay is nice. Like, there really isn't too much more about it. I do think the TTK is a little quick. I do think that in order for hardcore to make sense, they're gonna have to turn the TTK a little bit up. It needs to, yeah, you have to have more health. I think that right now it feels very much like hardcore when you're playing. And if you guys don't know this, if you haven't played the beta yet, if you haven't had access to the closed beta, basically most guns are pretty much one-shotting, or if 3 to 4 shotting, but it's so quick that it feels like you're pretty much just dying in one shot. So that's the problem that I'm seeing, at least with that. I think they need to tweak that a little bit. In terms of maps, like, I just gotta be honest with you guys, I think I've hated majority of the maps that have come out for betas and Call of Duties in the past. I don't think I've significantly liked a beta since, and probably a long time ago. I can't even remember the time where I've really enjoyed it. Like, my biggest thing too is, like, I really not a big, like, I usually like one map, and the rest of the maps in the beta are like terrible, right? In this, I've had no issues. I've liked every single map. I think all the maps are really, really good. Have no problems with either, and they all have their own identities, which I really appreciate about this Call of Duty, is that these maps aren't like copy paste all the same. They all have their own identity, which is what something that I think Call of Duty struggled at, is making these new maps. They just keep bringing back the classic maps, which is fine, but that just goes to show you that back then Call of Duty was a lot better. And I think that right now they're in this place where it's like, okay, we really need to kind of step it up and go in a good direction. And I think that's just due to so much competition, like, for example, like War Dogs and many other games that will compete against Call of Duty for FPS. Like, no one is scared of Call of Duty really anymore. And I think that's making Call of Duty kind of try to make some drastic changes, which I do appreciate. But yeah, I really love the gunplay. It feels nice. The movement is really nice. I love how they slowed down the movement a lot. The movement was getting a little cracked. It really was. I mean, it's still kind of cracked in MW4, but it is not as crazy as it has been in past Call of Duties. So I think that overall, I think that the movement itself is in a good spot right now, and just hopefully they don't really tweak it too much, and I do really like it. The other thing that I really enjoy is I really enjoy kill block. I think that's one of the best things that they've probably come up with. Kill block is a really interesting idea, and I've had really fun playing it. It's been a lot of fun. and every match I've played of Kill Block has felt great. No problems, none at all. Okay, so now we're gonna get into a couple other things that I enjoy, and then a couple that I really don't. So first things first, I really do enjoy the what's this called? The weapon tree, the weapon attachment tree. So for camos this year, it seems like it's going to be a lot easier. If you guys don't know this, when you unlock an attachment for a weapon and it's also on another weapon, it will basically skip that level for that gun because you already have that attachment, which is going to make it so much faster to grind through weapons. And I feel like it's going to feel more rewarding too. And even though I feel like it's skipping a lot, so guns are going to get leveled up super quick anyway, it's going to reward you a lot. And that's something that I feel like people are going to kind of find out. It's going to feel a little bit more rewarding because you are rewarded based on leveling up certain weapons. And that's going to be great. And the camos look really good this year too. They are remastered camos pretty much, so it is what it is. I expected that. Call of Duty does that every year, so nothing too special with that. The other thing that I really do enjoy as well is I really enjoy that they seem to be listening to feedback. The only one that they're not listening to is matchmaking, and I find that kind of strange, and that's the downside that I will give them a negative on, is they're listening to everything but matchmaking. I don't understand why Infinity Ward is so gung-ho on keeping the skill-based matchmaking in. I think it's honest. Like, I understand why, because their data says so. Like, it keeps players in longer. But I'm going to be honest with you, like, majority of the COD community is at the point where we really just want that removed. Like, it's got to stop. Like, it's not fun. I remember back in the day in Call of Duty, it's like you either got stomped or you had a really good game. And that's how it should be, in my opinion. It should always be that way. Now, ranked should have skill-based. I'm not saying remove skill-based entirely. Ranked should have skill-based. Core should not. There's no reason to have it, so... Okay, let's get into some of the other negatives that I have. Is some of the attachments do seem a little bit overpowered right now. I know they nerfed it, and there are certain guns that I think that are going to be needing some tweaks because they are clearly overpowered and probably need to be checked out for. So first things first, frangible rounds, they did nerf them, but they seem to still be pretty decent. So I think that pretty much somewhat fixed the problem. And I think the other thing is that, with the Otis too, the Otis marksman rifle, that thing's got to be nerfed. It's so broken right now with the TTK, and no matter where you shoot someone, it's very rare to hit a hit marker. I know some people do. Like, when I was using it, I was one-shotting everyone, and it was just kind of crazy. I think I hit markered someone once. So that gun definitely probably should be checked out a little bit more. I think it's fine if the gun one-shots, but it should be a headshot. It shouldn't be a body shot. A body shot should be two. I just don't. And then maybe make the gun a little bit faster because it is kind of slow in coordination with them making it a little bit weaker. But yeah, I mean, honestly, guys, here's my honest opinion about Call of Duty is, I gotta say this. Past Call of Duties, I have not felt this good about an MP in a long time. I am mainly a zombies guy, and I play Warzone here and there. But in reality, I haven't really focused an MP since what was it, Cold War, I believe? Cold War was, not even that crazy in comparison to MW 2019. 2019 MW was just different for me. I played that game so much religiously. Like, I loved the MP. But this game just feels so much different. Like, I'm enjoying it so much. It makes me feel happy for the next year of Call of Duty. which I've never been able to say before. And I just want to let you guys know, like I said, I'm not a shill. I'm not like glazing Call of Duty at all. But I think they've done something decent with this game, and it has potential. And that's what I always tell people is like, it has potential to be good. Like Black Ops 7 had potential to be amazing. It's just not. It's the same thing with this game. This game has potential to be amazing. It just needs to have some tweaks and changes. That's all. So, yeah. What would I rate this game? For me personally, I think it's a solid 9 out of 10. I'm having a lot of fun. The 1 out of 10 that I take away is just due to some of the things that I think they need to change, like matchmaking, certain weapons, attachments, stuff like that, and just some other tweaks or whatever. But you guys got to remember too, this is just a beta. We got to understand that, guys. As a whole, it's just a beta. We'll see what happens when MW4 comes out. I know everyone takes games at first impression, but we got to give MW4 a chance. Do I think you should buy it? I'm 50-50 on it. Because here's the thing. If you enjoy MW 2019, you're going to like this game, I feel like. If you've been playing Call of Duty every year, you're probably just going to end up buying it. If you have not bought in Call of Duty in a long time, maybe give it a shot. I don't know. I personally say 50-50 on it. For me personally, I would say buy it to give it a shot. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more MW content. Appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.